Case in point, the congressman who says too bad for words, because even though Scott Tipton voted for this one-week continuing resolution, that's what they're calling it, he says the cuts really don't go far enough and hasn't decided if he'll ultimately support the deal. He's a Tea Party-backed Colorado freshman, and he joins me right now. So as things stand right now, Congressman, yay or nay on this?
You know, we have some real concerns, Neil, in terms of, is it truly going to be enough? Are the Democrats willing to step to the plate as we move on to setting the budget as well? When we look at the dollars right now, this has been a gnat on the back of an elephant. We have a $3.7 trillion
No, I know all that.
expenditure.
I know all that, and your points are well spoken before. But as things stand now, then you would not vote for this?
You know, I have big concerns. We have not cut enough. I'm talking to our families in the 3rd Congressional District. They have cut far more than what we're seeing cut in Washington.
Okay,
they're struggling.
I keep interrupting you, but if we can just stick to the point here, sir. You're saying that since they haven't cut enough, you would be inclined not to vote for this? As things stand right now.
I'd be inclined at this time not to vote for it. I want to be able to see exactly what's
How many share that view, Congressman?
happening.
How many of your colleagues in the House share that view?
You know, right at this time, I think it's a little difficult to say, but there may be 40 to 50 votes that may be suspect.
40 to 50 Republicans.
Right.
To say nothing of the 20 or 30 Democrats, we're told, aren't it is.
Right.
So, again, mug's game though this may be, Congressman, what do you think the odds are of this ultimately clearing the House?
You know, I would suspect probably when they struck the deal, I would imagine that the Democrats were planning on delivering votes to be able to get it through the House. A lot of us are dealing from a little higher plane in terms of the bigger picture.
Okay, because I talked to some members of the New York delegation, Congresswoman Maloney, among those saying she hated this thing. She didn't think it would make sense. It hurt New York too much. It was draconian cuts, etc. Is it your sense that there are enough liberals ticked off that this would have to be reworked in the House from both sides?
Yeah, I think that there's obviously concern on both sides in regards to the deal. What's really at issue, and I know you know this, is we're talking about the future of the country in terms that we're on an unsustainable glide path right now. And this is just a starting point of a much larger fight yet to come.
You know what troubles me, though, sir? I mean, if you guys cannot seem to agree on cutting billions, I'm sure you've heard this once or twice. How the heck are you going to ever deal with trillions of the kind of stuff even the president wants to outline on Wednesday and your own budget committee chief, Paul Ryan, ironed out last week?
You bet. That's really part of the problem. You know, when we look at the non-defense discretionary spending, they've had a 24% increase since 2009, 84% increase if you look at the stimulus money that came in, and we're quibbling over $100 billion. There's nobody in Washington that can look us in the eye and tell us that every dollar we send here is well spent. We have to start standing up for the people who are paying the bill, and that's the American people.
Okay. We'll watch it closely.